Playing Sarp Sahin from Turkey. Don't know who this is. It's time to go. We got to get it moving. Got my Starbucks coffee here, fresh cup of Joe. Knight f3. We'll play knight c6. Black Mustang. Have I studied the Black Mustang? No, I have not studied the Black Mustang. What are we supposed to do here? I guess this is oh, this is interesting. I guess this is this is turning into a Chigorin. Bishop g4. I think bishop g4 is correct. D takes d5. Let's try this. This is going to get messy, though. d5, knight a5. I think I'm okay there. Complete can of worms. Am I losing in knight a5? Yeah, I might be worse. d5, I might be getting into some trouble, guys. d5, knight a5, queen a4, c6. He plays bishop d2 there. Okay, fortunately he did not. Yeah, I did not have to face the consequences of my decision. Okay, let's play. Bishop g4 is natural. I guess knight f6 is also possible. He should play d5 at some point. Knight c3. Okay, well now bishop g4. Bro has to try d5 sooner or later. There. All right, well, wait, why can't I take here? Yeah, what's bro doing? Okay, he takes with the pawn. This looks relatively standard, though. It just looks deeply bizarre, but okay, we'll play knight a5 here. Gonna try to hold on to this pawn as much as I can. Eventually, we'll play e6, c6, and b5. This knight a5 move is weird. Normally, you're not supposed to put your knight on the edge like this, but, you know, I'm a grandmaster. I know when to break the rules. It's time to go. Delicious latte. All right, what's he doing with that? I guess bro was playing queen a4. All right, we'll play c6 here. If takes, I could just trade queens. b4, interesting. Yeah, I'm in the dragon's den here, guys. I have to take. Wait, actually, wait. If I take, queen takes a5, that's... Okay, that's sort of a mess. We're not going to do that just yet. Okay, now I'll play e6. It looks precarious, but I don't see any way for him to exactly win it. I'm going to play bishop b4 as soon as I possibly can. This is one of those positions, you know, if you put it into the computer's going to say you're losing, but it's just not clear at all here. All right, let's play bishop b4. I'm not going to waste time to take this pawn back. If he wants to take, okay, I'll take back with my king. I think I'm fine here. King looks a little weak, but knight is still doing a good job. Look at that. The knight keeps the bishop out of c4. Yeah, this is banana stuff. All right, yeah, what am I doing here? Like, what am I doing in this position? All right, we can play queen e7, queen d6. Also, let's just play rook e8. We'll deal with everything else later. I think this is a bizarre configuration, but it seems to be working. And his kingside is relatively weak now. I'm thinking about playing knight d5 in some situations, and then rook takes e3, with the idea of queen h4 and the like. Another idea I have is knight e4 and queen f6. It really depends on what he plays here. Okay, well, what about... So knight e4, queen f6. No, he plays bishop d2. Okay, what about knight d5 here? Takes, rook takes e3, f takes, queen h4. If his king runs this way, that looks like it's actually promising, but... Yeah, this position is a mess. This position is a complete mess. I'm going to play... Knight h5 is a wacky move, but I think it works. Yeah, let's play knight h5 here. Gonna stick the queen on h4. It's not really clear where his king should be going. And another thing I have now is queen f6. Knight h5 looks wacky, but yeah, thanks to my knight here, I don't need to worry about bishop c4 in any position. Really love the Black Mustang. One of my favorite systems. And by one of my favorite systems, I mean I have never studied it, but it looks interesting and it seems to upset my opponents, so I keep playing it. It's time to go. All right, I mean, we're just waiting here. I can only take so many sips of my coffee. Okay, rook a4. That is an interesting move. He really wants to push these things around. I could play c5 here. Queen e7 also makes sense. Queen e7. Like honestly, the rook is just not good here, so I'm not worried about it. Yeah, let's play queen e7. I don't see what he's gonna do. I'm gonna play b5 next. to get even better control over c4. I just do not want to let the bishop get into c4. That's really what it's all about. Okay, there. b5 takes, knight takes b5. That's tricky. Let's play rook d8. Yeah, rook d8. I'm ready to take here now. f4. f4 is an interesting idea, but can't I take? Yeah, takes. Okay, yeah, wait. Or what should I do first? Takes. This is a mess. Takes. I feel like I have a tactic there. I'm not sure what it is, though. Wait, why don't I just play knight f6? What am I doing? Yeah, knight f6 is much simpler. Here, let's take. Play knight e4. This looks over. He doesn't have a check here. Yeah, really importantly, he does not have a check. All right. That was a close one. Hopefully we can get the W here. Let's play queen b4. All right, just taking all the pawns. Queen f3. This looks good. He throws in a check. I go here. We'll do check. Take. He's running out of pieces. Man, this guy is still going. All right, that's time to go. All right, here we are. Playing WFM. Okay, f4. No Fromm's Gambit. I was expecting Fromm's. All right, c6. This is literally the worst move you can play in the Fromm. Do not, or not in the Fromm. This is the worst move you can play against the bird. Do not play c6. c6 is just a very bad move. It does nothing. It literally does nothing. Right, we're gonna play g4. Yeah, already this is very tricky. If I play d3, there's bishop b4. Well, okay, this is not nearly as bad though. I have PTSD from that game with Naroditsky, but no, this is very different. I want to play, well, a3, yeah, okay, if queen a5, we'll play a3. I don't need to worry about anything yet. There, queen h5 honestly looks annoying, but no, there's no need for it. Should I castle? I could definitely castle queenside here. We'll play h4 first, though. I think this is just... Yeah, there was actually no need for me to play h4 first, but whatever. f6, okay, good. We have a target now. Perfect. We've got one target. f5, but now she's conceded the dark squares. It's never going to be able to contest my bishop on this long diagonal here. e4 already looks great. Yeah, let's go for e4 now. This is the perfect time. This is her one good piece in this position, this knight here. Okay. If I play e5, I sort of just want to take more space now. All right, we'll take more space. Maybe this is incorrect because the position is closing up. It might be hard for me to win this now, but I mean, it looks very, very difficult for her to play. All right, what are we gonna do here? I guess she's trying to bring something to d3. Let's play bishop f1. Bishop has nothing to do now on this diagonal. This is very tricky. Of course, I want to play d4, but the problem is then I'm letting the knight into e4. We don't want to do that yet. Just going to slowly arrange my pieces here. We can still eventually expand on the queen side. I'm just going to need to really build up to it and take some time. I have a lot of space on the king side, so I'm happy about this position at the moment. Where should I move my knight? Ideally, I'd like to get this knight in the treehouse. Let's play queen f2. Okay, wait, actually, yeah, this is getting a little tricky. d4, knight e4, c5. I'm just going to go for that, actually. This is going to get messy. But c5, and I have an interesting idea here. Well, now I take, and this pawn is going to get extremely weak one way or another. Look at that. Because I notice I push c5 first so that her knight cannot get to d5 now. e6 is just dropping. I guess you could take on c5, though, and I did not calculate that. I should have calculated that. Did not calculate that. All right, it worked out for me, though. I don't think we have to take here just yet. Let's play g6 to force some of her pawns onto dark squares. All right. I'm not sure if I should take here yet. There's really no need for me to take anytime soon. Let's just play b4 here. I'm going to try to break through. I can always take whenever I need to. Okay, well now actually knight e7 looks a little annoying. But no, knight e7 still won't solve anything. Let's just play bishop c3 here. Knight e7, I'll play h5. These pieces are still all log jammed. If the rook ever moves, I can take on e6. That's what matters. I need to just put my rooks on b2. Okay. Let's play king a1. I'm gonna play rook b1. Yeah, she can do whatever she wants. As long as she can't move this rook, I'm not in any danger. b5. All right. Well, now I'll take. We're definitely gonna take here. We've got to open things up. All right, b5 here looks good. Of course, I don't want to take here necessarily. The knight would have fantastic compensation on d5. We just want to open up files. This is getting really precarious. All right, we'll play rook c1 here. I'd like to trade this bishop actually for the knight, of all things. Okay, there. No, here I take, and then I take on e6. This is still good. Knight d5, I'm going to just be able to take. We're going to play bishop d4 next. This is a very interesting game, honestly. Really interesting strategic battle here. It's time to go. All right, there. I could play bishop b4. I'm not sure if I want to be trading bishops. I guess I should actually, yeah. My bishop can only be worse here. Yeah, we'll play bishop b4. Take. This is very comfortable. I think that this is completely winning. I'm not sure what she's going for here. Because I have two passed pawns. Yeah, king c3. Okay, we could just throw this pawn up the board. I'm going to play e6 now. How is she going to actually do anything? I guess... Oh, yeah, I'm just not calculating anything. All right, yeah, this is a lot trickier than I realized. We'll play a4 and a5. I have threats of a6. This is still good. It's tricky. Yeah, I guess I'm still winning. I'm just not calculating anything. I probably should be calculating, but I'm not. Too focused on the chit-chat. All right, there. King c4, e3, king b5, e2. Let me just play king d2 here. What was that? There's a lot of reflections going on from the building across the street. All right, let's play rook b4 here. Hopefully this works. I don't even know what I'm doing here, honestly. This is okay, king c3. Yeah, this is barely working. Okay, we take, and then we're going to throw in a check and play rook e7. There. Uh-oh. All right. This is a mess. I can't believe this is working, though. Has to play e2. I'm going to throw the queen up to sacrifice and save the day. Somehow or another, I think I'm still winning. I probably should have spent a little less time on the chit-chat, but, yeah, honestly, what am I doing chit-chatting now? I only have 11 seconds. I need to be focused, but, yeah, she has nothing else than e2 here. King c6, I'm just going to play rook a8. All right, we're going to take here. Play rook f7. Take. I think that this is winning. I suspect this is winning. If I just had a little more time, I could keep chit-chatting, but I gotta focus. All right, here we'll play this. Yeah, this is completely winning. I just need to watch out for, like, a mate trick. I don't even think there is a mate trick here. Yeah, this is completely over. Hey, playing Sam Shankland again. Haven't played this guy in a while. Haven't played this guy in a few weeks. If he plays knight f3, I think I'm going to be hitting him with the black Mustang. We're going guns blazing here. Okay, here, d4. What should I do? He's probably going to know the Leningrad. All right, we'll play the Leningrad anyway. This is going to be interesting. I don't know what's going to happen. I feel like Sam Shankland is semi-retired because he's much more of an author and a course a course maker than a player at this point. Great player though, to be clear. D5. Okay, we'll play knight a6. This might be the worst player to be playing the Leningrad against now that I think about it, because his prep is extremely good, from what I remember. All right, should we be playing c6 here? I think so. Maybe I'm getting it wrong, but bishop b2. And now we just start the the long road. The long road over. We're just going to slowly move our knight around. Knight e6. Can I play knight e6? Or, yeah, I'm deeply regretting this decision. I should not have played this against him. If anything, I should have played the black Mustang. Let's put the rook on b8. Hopefully some tricks will happen. Well, wait, if I play c5 now, knight f3, knight e4, do I have any tricks there? I don't think so. I play c5 anyway. Hopefully something happens here. It's creating some slight weaknesses here, but... Well, now knight e4. Yeah, let's go for knight e4 now. I think he slipped up there. Bishop is a little loose. Bishop's a loose cannon. Maybe I'm still worse, though, honestly. I don't know. I don't know, but it looks interesting, though. Queen e3. I'm not sure I should be worried about that. Let's just play bishop c6. If he takes, I just take on b2. So I'm still good. And now he can't play knight e3 as he would have liked. I'm really looking at playing f4 as soon as I can. I just can't seem to make it work, especially with the queen on e3. If the queen were on d3, then I might have it. There. All right, I think that's a mistake. I think that's a big mistake. Let's just play f4 here. Dude's definitely in the dragon's den now. Because his structure is just so ugly now. This is like the worst type of subway guy you could have. There. All right, we'll take. Put the knight on e6. Oh, he's gonna put the bishop on h3, but I don't think that that's a problem here. Look at how terrible this knight is. Yeah, we're definitely in business here. Black is definitely in business. Maybe I could also take with the knight. That's a good move. This guy finds a lot of good moves. But wait, can't we take here? Yeah, let's just take. I'll just put the knight on d4. I don't think I have anything to worry about yet. This guy plays very well. We'll take here. All right. I guess he's playing for f4. Let's play queen f7. Gonna put the queen on f6. As soon as I can, I should play a5 and a4 to create some weaknesses, because now with the open e-file, there is a weakness on my side of the board. But yeah, I don't think it's that much of a concern just yet. Where should I put... What should we be doing here? Queen f6? I could definitely play queen f6. All right. I could also try h5. Yeah, let's go for h... Oh, this is tricky business. I think h5 is okay. In general, I'm always leaning toward the more aggressive approach in these games whenever I possibly can. If y'all haven't noticed. Well, okay, now knight g7 to go to f5, because his knight can't go to e3 any longer. All right, can we play queen f5 here? Yeah, let's play queen f5. Hitting the queen, hitting the knight. We'll play h4 here. Oh, maybe he takes now. Yeah, he takes, my knight takes. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Yeah, I messed this up. Okay, well, wait. Actually, no, I'm going to put the knight on h... This is not that simple. I put the knight on h6. Both of these are hanging. Still not that simple a position. Knight is ugly. There. Okay, well, can't we take on f4? I think we should take on g4. Yeah, let's take on g4. Bizarre position, honestly. King f3. There. Let's play rook b6. Maybe I should have taken this pawn, but yeah, this is just a mess. I'm down a pawn here. My structure looks better. Rook dd7. I don't think I have to worry about that. I can take here. He doesn't have any type of mate yet. His knight is dominated. That's a really critical part of me having good counterplay here. I just don't have to deal with the knight. I guess he's going to check here. I'd play king f8, rook h7. That's a classic idea, but I could play there. That's an interesting move. Yeah, could we play knight h6 here? I guess he's going to play knight e3 now, but okay. Rook f6. Rook a6, which is better? Let's start with rook a6. This is weird. I don't know what's happening here. I should probably put the knight on f7 as soon as I can. I don't know why I didn't do that. Very interesting position at the moment. I don't think I'm necessarily worse. I just don't have much time, and he's posing real practical problems here. Knight f7. All right, yeah, we'll play knight f7 here. I don't see the problem just yet. Knight g4. Knight g4 would be a problem because he's threatening to take then. But we could play king f8. Knight d5. Okay, we'll play rook f5. Takes. All right. We'll take here. Yeah, no, he has a good position here. Play knight d. Oh, he has knight e7. What am I talking about? All right. That was a close game, honestly. I don't think I played that badly. Okay, we're back. Game number 4. Oh, I remember this guy. I played this guy like something like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. Is he gonna go for the From? I'm certain I'm developing a reputation for myself as this guy that's just playing the bird opening constantly and annoying everyone. There must be murmurs in the GM underground. People complaining about the fact that I'm playing this all the time. But okay, we're gonna take here. If it takes back, we could just pre-move that. All right, there. We'll play bishop d3 here. You're not supposed to take that way from what I remember. We're going to play e5, push the knight out. Going to castle. That's very bad. I could even think about playing h3, g4. Yeah, let's do that, actually. This is going to get very bad. Has to try f5, but then g5 there. I don't think there's any way for him to use this pin just yet. So we'll just castle here. If he could play bishop f5, that would be a bit of a problem, but I don't see how he would do it. All right, man's going for knight b4. If we play knight d5, e6, bishop d2, knight b4, a3, that looks good. Let's play that. I don't know what's happening here, honestly, but it's getting really complicated. The tactics are flying. I don't technically need to even be worried about knight b4 yet. I would have something like knight e1. It wouldn't be ideal, but it also wouldn't be the end of the world. Bishop d2 is going to be a huge problem. His queen wanted to be able to retreat to d8. This knight is a huge problem here. I'm pretty much just waiting for the right time to play bishop d2, f5, and queen c1 to win it with a good attack. Even f5 immediately looks good. Look at that. Takes and then g5. This is a very nice position. Bro has to hurry up. We're just waiting around here. Okay, rook d7. That's a good move. dude is paying attention to what I'm threatening. Queen e1, maybe not so much. Let's play queen e2. Yeah, I gotta be a little careful here. Let's just play queen e2. I don't see anything that could be the matter with this. Now, if e6, I could just play knight f6. Nothing in this position makes sense here. And e6 is a threat. Look at that. e6 takes, queen takes. I have a very nice attack there. Yeah, I'm going to try to play f5 as soon as I can here. All right, here we'll play knight f6. If I could get the dark squared bishop, yeah, his dark squared bishop, his dark squares are going to really suffer now. I would assume I even have checkmate. Already, look at this. Knight e5. Well, no, I misspoke there. I don't already have checkmate. I think I will eventually have checkmate. I should already be winning, though. Knight e5 looks fantastic. Look at that. Takes, and the knight is just hanging here. I said it once, guys. I'll say it again. This knight on h6 is just one of the worst pieces you can ever have if you're playing against the bird as black. It's not good. Bro already has to think about playing king h8 just to make sure the knight survives. There. All right, let's play bishop e4 here. The moves just play themselves. Oh, he can't take because of g5. I'm not even calculating anything, but I don't have to worry. All right, well, wait, we played g5 here. What's his plan? I'm just getting a piece. There. That's creative. Takes, queen takes. Yeah, bro's trying to sneak his way out of this. Like, even takes here, takes king f2. I think even that would be great because I'm going to get knight e5, but probably better is just queen f2, right? Queen f2, takes, we take with the bishop. Yeah, I'm not letting him get a check. No checks today, pal. If we just don't let the queen get a check, we're going to win a piece. Okay, there. We'll take. I think f5 looks good. Wait, he's going to take here. We got to be a little careful. Let's play. Yeah, this is complicated business. Knight g5 looks good. Knight e5. Actually, yeah, why am I not playing knight e5? Hit the rook. Hit the rook. f5 is happening next. This is a huge problem for him. Okay, f5, queen takes. Yeah, that's just over. His queen can take here. It's not going to do much, though. Queen takes also f6. f6 is also extremely strong. Dude, both of these moves are strong. Let's take here, though. Just keep it simple. And then take here. If he takes, I definitely have some type of mate with the queen and the rook. I guess you could try f6. f5, I don't believe in f5. Yeah, what are we going to do here? We could definitely play just bishop e3. Yeah, let's play bishop e3. Just keep it simple. Just going to take on d4 as soon as I possibly can and then get the rook in. All right, we'll take here. Play rook d1. Oh, wait. Can I take? No, I do not want to take on d4. I wanted to play rook d1 and rook d3, but then he's going to take on g6. That's actually a little annoying. Can we play? Yeah, let's play queen h2 here. He's going to get a check. I just go king h1. He doesn't have anything there. Oh, he is queen e4. That's what is going on here? Queen e4, rook f3 takes. How is he getting a draw here? No, we have to just go back. We have to go back and we have to play rook f2. I can't believe this. There. This is very, very tricky business, honestly. We could play king f1 here, though. He's running out of checks, and rook e1 is finally coming. Queen is practically trapped now. Queen g5. Already I have bishop f7 takes and queen h8. That's a nice one, actually. Let's go for that. That's a beautiful idea. Throw in this. Classic trick. He's going to check here. Does that do anything, though? No, let's throw in... Let's do this. Let's take here. He gets one check, and that's it. All right, we're just taking the whole house. Okay, game number 5. Played this guy last week. He smoked me. Yeah, I probably should have prepared what to do, but guys, I'm busy. We're not going to go into the details. Literally working 80-hour work weeks here under Boss. Boss man is working us to the bone here at GM Raven. But yeah, suffice to say, hopefully... Okay, well, actually, yeah, he slipped up here. He did not play the proper thing. We're going to castle, play d3, e4. This is completely fine. This is like a really supercharged Rosalimo. But I don't remember what to do, though. I don't remember what to do. We should definitely be doing well, though. Queen e1 is interesting. We should be on the lookout for c4. I feel like knight a3 is actually interesting. We should definitely be on the lookout for c4. Let's play queen e1 here. So c4 I could just take. Now also, if bishop g4, I don't even have to allow the trade. I could just play knight d2. Yeah, this is looking fine. Rook b8, okay. I need to prepare these chapters, honestly. I think, from what I understand, I think already white should be slightly better here, but it's, I need to know what to do. I can't play these positions if I don't know what to do. They're definitely covered in my course. But yes, suffice to say, I did not study them. And it's time to go. I'll just keep on making natural moves. Hopefully something will turn up here. Eventually we're going to make an attack with f5, queen h4, and bishop h6. I'm just waiting for the right moment to do so. Yeah, just gotta stay focused, gotta stay humble, gotta stay grounded, gotta win with grace, and gotta lose with dignity. Okay, I do not want to let the bishop trade. Let's play knight d2. Bishop can do whatever it wants. It's not getting a trade on the market, though. No trades today, pal. We're gonna push h3. This looks good. I'm not sure what... Yeah, I'm not sure what he's doing with this. Okay, knight c4, d5. People in the other building keep on adjusting their windows, and it's really annoying. It's just reflecting sunlight right in my eyes. I'm blind enough as it is. I'm blind enough as it is. I don't need to worry about this. Okay, let's play queen h4 here. Could people please stop adjusting the windows? I have to see. Okay, there. Let's play g4, knight e4. Am I missing anything? Does he have a tactic there? g4 takes. What am I missing? You know, with these really strong guys, you think you're always missing something. Well, wait. What about knight c4? Takes, d5. No, d5 I'm always doing well. Let's play knight c4 here. Bishop is coming to... He's in a lot of trouble here. If my bishop gets to g5, he's definitely in the dragon's den. And from what I understand, like, he doesn't have any tricks to use the fact that this queen is here. Because, you know, if he takes, I take his queen, he does not have, like, an intermezzo with a check. So, honestly, I'm a bit perplexed as to what bro is doing. Because this doesn't make any sense to me. It looks like White is just much better here. I guess he's going to try d5, but then I could take on e5. Yeah, what am I missing here? Is he going to take on e4? Is that the idea? Then I take on d8, though. It's still not good. I'm going to take on d8 and take on d7. I could even play f6. Yeah, f6 is also problematic. There. All right, I guess I have to take. Well, wait, can we take here? Takes. No, bishop g. No, that doesn't work. All right, let's just take here. Just be happy. Dude is in a lot of trouble, honestly. Yeah, I think Dude realizes the danger he's in. There. All right, we could take. We could also play bishop g5. Bishop g5 looks way better, honestly. I am going to be giving up a pawn, though. Whatever. We got to go for it. You got to just... Once you step 1 foot into the cabbage patch, you just got to... You got to jump in. Okay, let's play f6 here. Pushing the bishop back. Hopefully this works. Do I know if it works? No, I really have no idea. I'm not calculating a thing. But it looks good, though. It looks good and it looks interesting. He's taking there. Well, no, wait, can't we take? They take. All right, there. Well, wait, why can't I play knight a4? Knight a4. This guy... Oh, these guys are really good at tactics. I really wish I could have calculated. Takes. He's taking here. If I could have just calculated, this wouldn't be such a problem. Oh man, I really wish I could calculate. Yeah, just cannot. I look at the board, I just can't think. All right, we're take here, take. I can't think. I can't see anything. I can't see anything, Doc. I'm blind. Okay, we'll play 92. Hopefully this works. Do I know if it works? No, I have no idea. I said it once, I'll say it again. I got no idea whether these things work or not. Okay, we'll play rook e1 here. I'm going to just try to get time to play rook f3, rook h3. If I can do that, we're going to be in business. Maybe I messed this up, but I had a huge advantage here. All right, he's going to take here. Let's play knight g3. I could always play rook e2 now. Yeah, this isn't a problem. I saw that. I calculated that much. All right, we'll take. Or wait, can I play rook c1, queen d4, bishop e3? Well, rook c1, does rook c1 help or hurt my position? I thought I would have an attack here. They said I would have an attack. Okay, we'll just take, flick the knight to f5. Maybe this works, maybe this doesn't. It looks interesting at least. If he takes here, well, no, now bishop h6. Oh, he takes with the queen. Oh, I can't see anything. Round number 6, we've been sent to the bleachers, but yeah, we're gonna keep it going. Playing this guy from Bolivia, that's a cool flag. Never been to Bolivia, really want to go. Bolivia seems like a really cool place. Has these very famous salt plains. What are those called? Salt flats. Play knight f6 here. This is a really boring position. Knight d4. I guess this sort of transposes into the bird. Yeah, this is super boring. And by super boring, I mean technically it might be interesting, but it's just it's pretty boring. Leads to very dry positions. Okay, here we'll play bishop e6. I'm thinking I might castle queenside. If the stars align, maybe we'll castle queenside. Might throw the pawn off the board. Yeah, like evidently, it's self-evident that this looks drawish. Have a slightly better structure, but it's very symmetrical. He can always push c4 if he wants to create more symmetry. All right, we'll put the bishop here. I guess he's gonna play bishop d4. f4. Someone got me with this before, and I didn't appreciate how strong it was. Okay, yeah, we should not be castling queenside. We're gonna castle kingside. Yeah, I'm gonna play bishop f5 as soon as I possibly can. If bishop d4, we're gonna play queen h6 to hit f4, hit h2. This just looks fine. Man, I'm so tired. I gotta stop going negative with the chit chat. We gotta keep it positive. We gotta keep things lighthearted. I gotta remember this is content. This is not my personal this is not my personal diary. Yeah, everything's gonna be good. Especially once this course is complete. Once the course is complete, I'll have a repertoire that I can play against King Pawn, and that's gonna be much better. Okay, here we'll play bishop h3. Just poking his rook around. I'm going to try c5, c4. This is bizarre. Takes almost works, but queen g6 doesn't. Yeah, we don't have time for it just yet. C5, where's the bishop going to go? Bishop e5? This is weird. Bishop f2. Interesting. I didn't expect that. Let's play rook e8 here. He could play queen f3. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a little frisky in the cabbage patch with this. This is not technically the way you're supposed to be playing this position. But okay, here, this pawn is also hanging now. I'm in a lot of trouble. d5 is hanging. Yeah, a lot of things are hanging here. I guess I'm just gonna have to give up a7. I just did not appreciate how dangerous this position was. We'll play rook d8 here. He's gonna take on a7, then I'll play bishop f5. g4 is also a problem. g4 is a well, okay, no, g4 I have bishop takes f4, fortunately, but all right, let's play bishop f5. Let's get the bishop out of the way. Also, maybe my bishop can go to e4 here. If he takes on d5, I could take on c2. He's getting a lot of pawns there, but his king is more exposed because he's pushed f4. All right, there. Could play bishop e4. We might as well. Oh, wait. Can he just take a pawn here? Did I just drop a second pawn? Okay. I did drop a second pawn, but he missed it. We'll play f5 here. Just cement the bishop in place. If he takes, we're going to get a strong pass pawn here, at least. Yeah, he's up a pawn for the moment, but the extra one is almost useless here. It's going to be very hard for him to mobilize this majority, given that I've already advanced to c4. What are we doing here? Let's play queen h5. No, let's put the rook on e8. I'm going to get the rook to e6. Slowly, things are going to start to develop naturally here. Eventually, I could be playing for g5, but we need to time it correctly because I'm going to be weakening a lot of these squares. All right, what is this about? Okay, yeah, let's double up here. I don't ever have to worry about taking because if he takes, these remaining pawns become so weak. There. Well, can't I just take on g2 here? If I take on g2, no, he takes here for the moment. We can't do that just yet. Let's play queen h5. I'm not sure what he's going for with this. It's going to take so long for this to turn into anything. I'm playing g5 very soon, or even rook h6 here. This is getting very dangerous. I would assume he should take, just to undermine this bishop, just to... Okay. This looks good. I could have also taken with the rook. Okay. This still looks fine. We're still going to play... I'm playing g5 very soon. Okay, there. We play e3, bishop takes, bishop c5. Wait, no, e3 he takes with the rook. What am I talking about? Okay, g5. I could also take on f4. Takes, rook g6. That's close to working. That's very close to working. Wait. Takes, rook g6, king h1. I play e3 there. Queen d5 is unstoppable. That's winning. Yeah, but okay. Takes, rook g6, king f1. King f1 is what I'm worried about. We play queen h3, king e1, e3. I'm not sure I have enough there. Bishop takes f4, so close to working. E3, rook takes. No, that doesn't work. G5. All right, I'm going to play, wait, G5 takes bishop f... Oh, this is tricky. Okay, this is... I think G5 works. I don't... Oh, no, he plays f5. Yeah, what am I doing? Oh, well, wait, can we take here? Or let's play rook... Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I just can't calculate, but okay. It's just going to go down to the wire. Just like every other game in this video. Okay, here I think I can play rook h3. I could have also taken on g3, maybe. He has to take on e4. We'll take. He's going to take. We have check. I'll take here. Do I know what's happening? Oh, he takes on c4. Uh-oh, there. Wait, here I'm also... Okay, well, wait, I'm not losing yet. It's bad, but I'm not losing yet. All right, wait, can I take on h3 or... I don't know what's happening here. I'm blundering everything, guys. He's taking here. Okay, we'll do this. He's going to throw in a check. He's doing that. Takes. We'll take here. How is this not... How did I not lose this? No, sorry, I am losing this. All right. All right. That was a bad game. I just didn't manage my time well. I think I definitely had a win there at some point, but yeah, it's tricky. It's tough. All right, here we are. I played this guy before, Michael Buscar. 3 out of 6, pretty dismal result. I shouldn't be getting sad though. It's just it's gonna be. I'm gonna say it once. I'll only say it once this video. It's gonna be a glorious day when I just finish these courses and I don't. My mind doesn't feel like SpongeBob when Sandy locked him out of the aquarium or whatever. Y'all who watch SpongeBob know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's pretty much just how my mind feels 24/7 these days. But yeah, I mean, like, that's just how it is. Like, I want to get a lot of things done, so I have to push myself. If I don't push myself, I'm just not going to get done with the course until I'm 40. And if I'm 40, then I'm not going to be able to do anything else with my life. So I gotta just push it to the max every day. That's what it is. Like, people ask me why I'm going so hard. But yeah, pretty much if I don't go so hard, I'm just gonna be stuck doing these things till like I'm 50. And I don't want to do that. I want to do other things in my 30s and 40s. So to do that, I gotta sacrifice. Yeah, but honestly, like, the course will be done pretty soon. The course will be done probably within like a month and a half, 3 months maximum. Yeah, what is this position? I was so busy ranting about my schedule that I didn't even process, like, what is this position here? Yeah, this is tricky. This is very tricky. I want to take here, but that doesn't do anything. Actually, yeah, let's take and play bishop b5. I think I'm winning a pawn here. Knight d7, I take, and then I play knight takes d5. Okay, there. Interesting. We'll drop the bishop back to d3. Very complicated stuff. This rook, I think, is really misplaced, though. Really banana stuff. There. Let's play queen b3, attack this, attack this. If he takes here, that's to our benefit. We're just going to take back with the f-pawn. Yeah, this looks great. I mean, bishop h6, sort of, he's targeting this, but I never really have to worry about him trading this knight off. That's just going to be weakening the f-file a lot. As I say that, though, actually, like, maybe we should play knight e2. Yeah, okay, let's play rook f3. I'll go back on what I said. We're going to protect this pawn. I want to bring the knight over to f4. That would be very good. I don't see the point in that move. There was no need for him to defend that. I'm going to play knight e2, knight f4. I would love to play e4 at the right time, but the problem is it's just going to be weakening this, and also he can take and hit my queen. Okay, we'll play knight f4 here. Is he going to take? Yeah, I would assume he has to. But now I got the dark squares. I'm definitely in business here. Bird is back in business. h3. Let's play g4, just push the knight out. I don't think I have to worry about anything. I guess he's going to play g5. Let's bring the queen back to d1 just to make sure that this is protected. Broken hop in the cabbage patch if he wants with knight g2. Doesn't do much, though. I'm definitely okay here. Said I was definitely okay, but maybe I'm not okay. Queen of... This is getting complicated. Queen of 3. Oh, he has knight... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 91. 91, I'm in trouble. This is a very hard move to spot, though. Yeah, most people are not going to spot that. Okay, well, here can I play bishop f5? This is what I was going for. Bishop f5, knight h4. Yeah, that's tricky. Bishop d2, I'm dropping a pawn, though, after bishop d2, but whatever, we'll just do it. I'm going to have very good coordination here if he snatches the pawn. Play queen g3, rook f1, I think I have plenty of compensation. This knight is bizarre here. Bro missed his chance to play knight e1 and gallop into the desert. Gallop into the desert of positional rewards. All right, we'll play rook f1 here. I guess he's going to try knight h4. He has to start retreating. This is a very complicated position, honestly. Rook takes f7 is a very serious idea now. There. I think bishop f5 would make a lot of sense. Yeah, his bishop is well placed objectively. And he has ideas of rook g4. This is such a bizarre position. Because, like, on the one hand, I am down a pawn, and he has technically... I've technically committed my pawns to the wrong color, given that I'm going to be left with the dark squared bishop. But his knight is really misplaced here. His knight is unbelievably misplaced. Rook h5, interesting. Now can I play e4? Takes... No, okay. Yeah, let's just take here. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna... Am I missing anything? Yeah, we'll just take here, put the bishop on b4. I don't see what he can do. And rook f6 is now a very big threat. There. Wait, why can't I take on f7? Why can I not take on f... Maybe should I just play bishop c3, though? Yeah, wait, what is he going to do? I'm going to play e4 and d5. This is... All right, yeah, I'm doing that. This is getting messy. All right, there. That's interesting. Let's play rook d2 here. If he takes, I still have d5. No, this is good for me. Yeah, this is the end of the game. All right, beautiful. Queen g6. It's over. All right, playing this guy. I'm not going to try to pronounce that name. I have no idea how to pronounce Vietnamese names. All right, c4. Gonna go with the black Mustang. e5. I've been trying g5 a lot. We'll keep playing g5. I don't know what's going to happen. It looks interesting. It looks really wild. I like these types of crazy positions here. I don't think g5 is actually that bad. It's just very bizarre. I played it recently in a rapid, and I played h5 as well, and I got into some trouble. But I'm going to keep playing it because I don't think it's that bad. I just think I mismanaged it the last time I played it. Yeah, English opening, I can't stand the English opening. It's just boring. It's extremely dry. It's positional. I want to play something with some zest, some life to it. Okay, here we'll play bishop g7. I'm going to play f5 at some... This is a very bizarre position here. Knight f3. All right, we could play g4. Yeah, what is bro's plan here? Okay, we'll trade. This doesn't seem that bad for me. Knight d2. Should I get my queen over? Yeah, okay, honestly, I'm realizing now g4 didn't do anything. g4 did nothing. But yeah, g4 did literally nothing. I should have been more patient on the Cabbage Patch. Well, actually, yeah, I mean, where's his king going either? My issue with queen g5 is he's going to play knight d5, and that's very annoying. Yeah, okay, let's play queen g5. I guess I'll play queen g5. We'll put the queen on h5. If knight d5, I'll play king d8. It's a little ugly. Yeah, probably I should have found some way to avoid this, but yeah, suffice to say, this is what's going to happen. Very weird position here at the moment. Yeah, I honestly don't really know. I wouldn't be able to tell you what's happening here. There. Okay, his idea is takes. He's going to play knight e4 and get some tricks. Let's just play queen h5 here. If he wants, he can take. Not that concerned by that. I guess sooner or later he's going to play queen b3, queen a3, but it's going to take some time. Knight c4. Let's play queen h2 here. He's going there. If I play bishop e6, knight takes d6. I do not want to have to play king d7 here. King d7 is not a move that you want to make in this type of position. Oh, do I have to do that? I do not want to play that. Okay, we're going to play that. Hopefully things work out. Knight b6, I don't think that's good. Like, he's getting some material, but I honestly completely missed that. Like, yeah, we don't need to keep... I don't need to keep saying the same thing. You guys know I'm tired. He's locking my queen in, but I'm going to play knight e7. This is just the weirdest position. Bishop d5 is also a positional threat here. Because if I take, then also all of a sudden my queen's in business. My queen's back in the game and it's playing for keeps. All right, here he's trying to sneak his queen into h6. We'll play knight f5 here. I guess he's going to take here. If he takes, I can even play d5. That is a mess. That is a mess. Yeah, I have no idea. Guys, I have no idea what's happening in this position. Don't ask me what's happening. Don't ask me for the recap. I can't tell you. I just play the moves that come to my head. I don't, there's not much thinking involved. Takes. Maybe I'm losing. I don't know though. That's just a very bizarre position. No, I have to be losing there. It's still way too much material down. Okay, there. Um, I'm gonna take and play knight d4. Can't we play takes and knight d4? Wait, no, let's play knight d4 immediately, actually. Yeah, what is he gonna do here? His queen has no moves. He doesn't have a check. Because his knight moved at the wrong time. He would have had queen c7. If he plays e3 now, I play knight f3. I also have ideas of knight e2. I can't believe I'm winning with g5 and h5. It's time to go. Bro has to make a move, man. Like, we can't just be sitting here forever. I have places to be and people to see. Okay, there. Can't we take? That's what I'm doing. I'm going to take. I'm going to play g3. Yeah, dude is in a lot of trouble now. I think he's just losing. He still doesn't have a check. Takes, I throw in a check, and he's getting mated. I can't believe I'm winning this game. I was definitely losing. All right, queen e3. What is this? If we throw... No, just throw in a check and then play knight c2. It's over. Yeah. All right. It's time to go. Just going to start pushing. He's going to have to give me more material.
It's time to go!